Hello and welcome to my video on how to use SBLi and how to add students. Basically, you go to this address at the top, scenarios.csu.edu.au, and from there we want to log on. So all you need to do is enter your username and your password and click log on. From there, in order to add users, you just want to click on users, which is located here. From here, you want to add bulk users. This means you're adding a lot of users at once. All you need to do to add bulk users is create an Excel spreadsheet. Excel is a program that looks like this and can be found by searching in your taskbar for Microsoft Excel. It basically looks a bit like a spreadsheet. So all they want you to do is copy and paste in your students into the cells according to this particular format. So the first cell would be username, then their email, their password, their last name, their first name, organization, department, and group. So you might say, I don't have time to type out all my username, all my students' usernames and their emails and all of that. But you can actually find a quick way of doing it by going into your subject site, Grade Center. And from here, I'm going to need you to click on Full Grade Center. So in here you can see we've got all the IDs, all the last names, first names, the usernames, and the availability. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click download. Then we need to select include hidden information. Then I want you to click submit. And download. What we've got now is a full list of the students' IDs, last names, first names, usernames, and availability. Now, if you have absolutely no idea how to use Excel spreadsheet, you can stop here and you can try and find someone to help you use this. So remember what I showed you last time, that this Excel spreadsheet just needs to say a username, an email, a password, a last name, a first name, an organization, a department, and a group. Well, most of this we can do simply by clicking and dragging. So we've got 11 students over here, so we can just stick them straight in. So I'm going to copy them. So copy, and then you just paste them there. And what that covers is the usernames. We're going to leave email for now because that wasn't exported. But we're going to go to password. Password, you can make this anything you like. I generally have used Wernicke ever since I was in high school for some reason. Really weird. You click on the particular cell, then you click on that little square there and you drag it down. Right, that did not work. Okay, forget I said that. Okay, forget using numbers. I didn't realize Excel did that. Okay, so use an exclamation mark to make the password stronger. So we're going to do Wernicke exclamation mark, and that covers the password. Now we want to do the last name and the first name. So over here, you just copy over the last name. So it says put last name in this column. So I've just popped that in there. Then we want to do the first name. The organization is just CSU. Then we click the little box and we drag it down and it copies automatically. The department is psychology. And the group, so the group here, that's the part you have to make sure you're doing correct. So as you can see here, this is users and this is groups. Under groups, you want to look for your particular cohort. So under this column, not this column, you have group names. The group name here is SBLi451D. So if you're adding users to SBLi451D, under group you simply write SBLi451D. You click and drag it down and all the users will be added to that particular group. So once you have completed it up to this step, I'm happy to do the emails for you, but I'll show you how I would do it so you just know. All you need to do is copy the usernames and paste them here. Now, because we want to turn them into emails, I would just add at csu.edu.au to everything. This is just because I'm really fast at copying and pasting. So look, if you don't know how to do the shortcuts to copy and paste, I'm happy for you to send me the Excel spreadsheet and complete it. Really all I need to do is get the spreadsheet up to really the point where you've given me their IDs, their last names, their first names, and what cohort you want them added them to. The rest, that's easy enough. Look, if you're particularly, gifted at computers and you've managed to do this completed spreadsheet yourself, all you need to do is save it, computer file, wherever you want, and then under Save as Type, you want to go and find .csv. So it should say this or this. If you've got a Macintosh, it matters not. Just save it as CSV somewhere. Great. You don't care if it loses anything, so you just say yes, that's all fine. Then you go back to this original site. You choose the file, wherever it is. And then you click submit. I'm not going to do it because it's going to ruin the cohort I already have existing, but that will work. So the only thing I really need you to get the spreadsheet up to is I really just need the numbers, the username, last name and first name, and that's it. If the rest seems too complicated, that's fine. But yeah, I'd just love if I had that information, because that's all it takes to add them into SBLi.